what he said is true. He said we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city. And the sun is shining, ooh, isn't it a pity? And every year has a share of tears, and every now and then it's gonna rain. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city. And the sun is shining, ooh, isn't it a pity? And every year has a share of tears, and every now and then it's gonna rain. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day. So have a good time. The sun can't shine every day.
Hold on, this is Melissa Ward. Thank you, Melissa. Good morning.
Good morning.
How is everyone today?
Fantastic.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love that you said amazing, amazing. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Toronto. My name is Jonathan Zenz. I'm the spiritual director here, and it is such a joy to have you join us on this beautiful, beautiful morning. I want to say welcome to anyone who's joining us for the very first time. It's a pleasure when people join us for the first time and they bring their consciousness into this experience and commingles with our consciousness, and it creates a really, really wonderful, uplifted experience for everyone. I also want to say hello to everyone who's joining us online, whether you're watching live or in the archives. We know that you are with us. So let's go ahead and just kick this off into high gear with this first song. Which song are we doing?
Heart to heart.
One Heart, that's right. Okay. Feel free to dance and sing along. The lyrics are on your song sheet. Oh, it's got to be faster than that. Heart to heart, we are connected. Soul to soul, we are joined. Never alone or divided. One heart, one God, one love. Heart to heart, we are connected. Soul to soul, we are joined. Never alone or divided. One heart, one God, one love. One heart, one God, one love. Let's be the peace that we're dreaming of. Anchored in truth, we have more than enough. One heart, one God, one love. One heart, one God, one love. Heart to heart. Heart to heart, we are connected. Soul to soul, soul to soul, we are joined. Never alone. Never alone or divided. One heart, one God, one love. One heart, one God, one love. Let's be the peace that we're dreaming of. Anchored in truth, we have more than enough. One heart, one God, one love. One heart, one God, one love. One heart, one God, one love. All right, one heart, one God, one love. We are one thing. We are one energy, or we are one creative source, each and every one of us part of an infinite whole. And that's the really, really, really lovely thing about life, is that when we understand this interconnectedness of all things, when we understand that the very power of creation is love, then life just gets better, and that's what I like to celebrate here on a Sunday morning. So let's celebrate today. What do you say? There is a beautiful, beautiful soul who celebrates this principle, these principles of life, these principles of living in love, in everything that I see her do. And I am so grateful that she is our practitioner today to offer some words of insight and wisdom. Please welcome Carmen Noseworthy.
Thank you, Jonathan. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. This may be a tissue alert day for some people, just saying. $1,000,000 moments. $1,000,000 moments. Jackie Van Mel's brought up this phrase, this beautiful, valuable idea to me about 2.5 weeks ago. You may recall Linda briefly talked about it last week. And when I was first asked to bring to mind a $1,000,000 moment, my memories were blank. I just went, what? And very promptly and quickly, Jackie and Christine and Linda quickly reminded me of how I have made a difference in their lives and how I have made a difference in other people's lives. And so then I started recognizing more $1,000,000 moments. You know, like how I've made someone smile, or what something that others have done for me that have made me smile and feel blessed. Desires and prayers that just unfold perfectly and beautifully. You know, these are the moments that make your heart sing. They help us recognize and receive how awesome we are, right? They help us recognize and live from divine love. Divine love, divine love, that which only knows how to give graciously with loving kindness. Divine love. These moments of divine love, they build our confidence, they build our self-esteem, they build our self-value and our self-worth and our self-love. They empower us. So I decided to be on high watch every day, every moment for $1,000,000 moments because they are so steeped in awe. They are priceless. Some of them can't even be expressed in words. They are simply an expression of divine love, so completely and absolute that it changes your life instantaneously. So some of you know that my 15-year-old cat went missing 4 weeks ago today. And, you know, we've gone through 3 or 4 pretty big heat waves. And during this time, initially, I did feel that she's safe and she's coming back home. But during these heat waves, I had a really hard time keeping that faith. It was a challenge. I didn't think she could survive without food and water during these heat waves, especially if she was stuck in a shed somewhere. And I had to call upon others for help because I did not want to lose my faith. I wanted to believe, and I had to call people. You know who you are. You know who you are. And I had to choose to believe in somebody else's belief at that time. And that's what I chose, to help me stay in faith. And then I started getting this intuitive guidance to, as time's going on, it's like 3.5 weeks now, and she's still missing. And I got this intuitive guidance to find somebody who could speak, connect with animals, to find out where she was. So I started asking around. And on Thursday evening, I went to a healing circle with this intention, to find someone who can communicate with animals to help me find Lucy, because I want her home now. So I went and I spoke with this lovely lady, and she held Lucy's collar, and she told me that she felt Lucy was safe, and that she felt a woman holding her and stroking her like this. Tears naturally poured out of me, and I said, Lucy, where are you? Come home now. Half an hour later, when I arrived home, I'm on my front doorstep. Lucy was there waiting to get inside. This is a priceless moment indeed. Indeed. A moment where I felt and knew the power of divine love and all of its awe and glory. And it seemed like time stood still. And the first thing I did when I could, I picked her up in my arms and I stroked her like this. Thank you. There is a memory within us that knows this power of divine love in each and every single one of us. That memory is there. So what can you do today to bring that forth? How can you help or support someone? How can you make someone smile? How can you extend your own faith to somebody else who might need some help with their faith? I invite us all to stand up and stay in high watch for million-dollar moments, for priceless moments, for mattering moments, for magical moments. They're all one and the same. These moments bring forth the memory of divine love. Absolutely awesome and graciously glorious. That is my message today. Thank you. My affirmation for today, it is in your flyers, it is also online. I will say it once and I ask you to revere in this, hold it with reverence and repeat it with me twice. I remember my phenomenal divine love now. I remember my phenomenal divine love now. And one more time. I remember my phenomenal divine love now. Namaste.
Thank you, Carmen. That's beautiful. $1,000,000 moments. I'm going to invite us all to take a breath, relax right where we are, and allow ourselves to resonate with whatever it is that may have touched us in what Carmen has just brought. I trust there is something that has resonated with each and every one of us, for there is definitely something that has resonated with me, for sure. So I allow that to be present right here and right now in myself, in this moment of understanding, this moment of love, this very sacred moment. So sacred, so secret, so precious, this love. 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 I will share. I will share, 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 I will share this love. So sacred, so secret, so precious, this love. So in this place of sacred awareness, I invite us all to be open and receptive to these words that Carmen is going to speak, allowing them to resonate perfectly as they do.
Breathing in sacred love. Breathe in sacred love. I invite each and every one of us to feel this as we breathe in. That is all we are ever doing in every moment and every breath, is breathing in sacred love. For that is who and what we are. It is, oh, this beautiful, peaceful, joyous, bountiful, amazing energy of sacred love is what has created us. It is always at our access, inside, as we fill our hearts with every breath with this sacred love. We know, we feel it, we allow it, we say yes, we receive it, and in the receiving, it allows it to pour through us and touch other people's lives and to help other people know their own sacred love and their part. Our part, every one of us has a part in this sacred, beautiful, bountiful love. Just say yes. We say yes. Yes to sacred love. Yes to magical moments. Yes to allowing life to show up so fully, so beautifully, so amazingly perfect in every moment that it takes our breath away. But that breath can never be taken away because we are always breathing in the sacred love. It just so grounds us in the knowing of our divine sacred love. Yes, I am so grateful. I am so filled with thankfulness and appreciation for every breath I get to take, for every breath that I get to exhale and send more of this divine sacred love to every single person that I meet and everything that I do. I invite each and every one of us to do this, to remember. Indeed, we all have the capability of doing this, and I choose to believe right here and now that we do this. We do this, and we simply allow life to bring us the glory of divine love in return. And together we say, and so it is.
I will share. 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 I will share this love. So sacred, so secret, so precious, this love, this love, this love, this love. Thank you, Carmen. I have to do a set change. Not really. We're into a new month. Sorry, there's a staple on the floor. I didn't. We're into a new month, and we've been doing these themes. The entire Centers for Spiritual Living community all over the world have been doing these themes, have been participating in these themes, and the month of August is all around love and harmony and beauty and aesthetics and nature, and today the whole focus is on love. And I want to honor that it's the energy of love and your faith in love
that truly allowed what many might perceive as a miracle to come into experience. You know, we don't talk about miracles because everything is a miracle. We talk about ordinaries. Everything that we put our mind to becomes our experience. And so what are we putting our mind to today? What are we putting our mind to today? Our special music, we have special music today. We always call this the featured song of the day. Today it is special. It is special music, and it's special because it is being performed by two brilliant young women. You've already heard one of these women, Melissa, sing this morning, but here to sing a great Steve Winwood tune, please welcome Christy Morin, who is Fran's daughter, by the way. Christy and Melissa.
Think about it, there must be high love down in the heart or hidden in the stars above. Without it, life is wasted time. Look inside your heart, oh, look inside mine. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk blind and we try to see, falling behind in what could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Whoa. Bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love I've been thinking of? Worlds are turning and we're just hanging on, facing our fear and standing out there alone. A yearning, and it's real to me. There must be someone who's feeling for me. Things look so bad everywhere. In this whole world, what is fair? We walk blind and we try to see, falling behind in what could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love I've been waiting for?
Bring me a higher love.
Bring me a higher love. Whoa. Bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love I keep thinking of? I will wait for it. I'm not too late for it. Until then, I'll sing my song to cheer the night along. Bring it. I can light the night up with my soul on fire. I can make the sunshine from pure desire. Let me feel the love come over me. Let me feel how strong it could be. Oh, bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Oh, bring me a higher love. Where's that higher love I've been thinking of?
Christy Warren. Melissa Ward. Christy, leave those up here, would you, please? Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Bring me a higher love. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. So much going on for me right now. So much going on for me right now. Where to begin? I want to start with million-dollar moments. This is a very important concept because we have the opportunity to make every moment a million-dollar moment. Never think. Let's all commit to never thinking that our million-dollar moment is going to happen at some point. It's not. It's now. This is the only moment. This is the only moment that exists right here and right now. So make the best of it. Make this moment a million-dollar moment. And in your mind, right here and right now, make a commitment that this moment for you is a million-dollar moment. In whatever is happening in the world of circumstance, in the world of form, this is a million-dollar moment. When we live from that point of view, from that energy, when we make the decision to live from that point of view, oh, life feels good. Don't you feel the energy in the room? Doesn't it feel good? Yes. This is it. This is the moment. This is the moment that we get to decide to bring ourselves a higher love because we have decided that we are the very point at which this higher love is being exuded forth by means of our heart. We are the ones who are making a change in the world. We are the ones who are making a difference in the world by being love. By being love. So I asked you to leave the lyrics up here because it never fails. I looked at the lyrics this morning and I thought, well, if something hits me, then I'll talk about it. And then, and then I didn't print the lyrics out for myself because, that would have been the smart thing to do. This is one of those songs that I heard on the radio a lot in the news. And this is it. This is the moment. But I heard it, when growing up, I heard this song a lot on the radio. This was a very, very popular song. And had I known then what I know now, I would have listened to this song in a very different way. A very different way. This is a brilliant song for this philosophy. Think about it. There must be higher love. That's the way the song starts. Think about it. There must be higher love. Down in the heart, or hidden in the stars above. Without it, life is wasted time. That's it. That's the whole shebang. That's the whole thing. That life is wasted time if we are not connecting and tapping into that higher love that is down in the heart, is right here, right here. It says, look inside your heart, I'll look inside mine. This is where we find this higher love, right? In this whole world, it says, things look so bad everywhere. And I've talked a lot about it. I'm not going to talk a lot about how bad things look out there. I'm not going to talk today as much about how, the circumstances of the world feel really like a downer if you really spend time looking at them. Of course, I say I'm not going to talk about it. Now I do. Things do look so bad everywhere. They can. The change in those things comes not from changing the things, but changing the way we observe them and the way we view them. I did finish. I did just finish a class teaching Bible metaphor and metaphysics, and in the Sermon on the Mount, there is one of these things that Jesus is purported to have said that is very, very important, and I think it's misunderstood. So I'm going to put a context around it the way I did in the class, which is this. You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. It goes on to say, if your light is under a bushel, then the world can't see it. I'm paraphrasing now. We could look up any number of translations. If your light is under a bushel, the world cannot see your light. So, allow it to shine forth and shine light on everything, because that's how we change the world. He also says, the lamp of the body is the eye. The lamp of the body is the eye. If your eye is bad, then the whole world will be filled with darkness. What that is saying is, depending on how we choose, and it is a choice, depending on how we choose to see the world, is how the world begins to appear to us. If we are looking upon the world as though everything is a problem, what is reflected back to us, everything is a problem. When we shine our light, when we choose to see the good in the world, when we choose to allow this to be the only point of view, then the world changes. The world changes. So today's topic is we believe in eternal loving kindness. We believe in eternal loving kindness. And this all leads up, this whole kind of introduction to what's actually now on my page, leads up to this. What we put our focus on expands. That's where I want to start today. What we put our focus on expands. And so Ernest Holmes says, daily, we should state that we are guided and directed into right action. It is a daily practice. It is a moment-by-moment practice, because what did I say before? This is it, folks. This is the only moment. This is a $1 million moment, because we've decided for it to be. So, when experiences in our life begin to unravel, has anyone ever had experiences in their life unravel? Is it rhetorical? I don't know. This is the faith that I would like us all to start to think about, is that when experiences in our life begin to unravel, and I've had experiences in my life unravel, that is just an expression, an experience of my past, I have had experiences unravel. So if this happens, here is what I have come to know through studying this philosophy. When experiences begin to unravel, it is because our greatness can no longer be contained by the limitations we have created. And when that happens, something new must evolve, something new must be born. And so what happens is that which was unlike the limitation begins to fall away. No, that which is like the limitation. Wow, if you really listened to that, that was wrong. That which is like the limitation begins to fall away because it is looking to be replaced with something else. And so daily practice into love is the thing that allows all of those erroneous conditions to simply fade away. They begin to unravel because they cannot be contained, because we have decided that they can no longer be contained in our own mind. So, when experiences in your life begin to unravel, it is because your greatness can no longer be contained by limitations that you've put in place. Something new must be born. And the really hard part about that is, if you're experiencing limitation, you have a responsibility to do something about it. I'm not going to go into that place of blame to say, if you experience limitation, your mind is the thing to put it there, right? No, it doesn't matter how it got there. It does not matter, and I'm tired of going on the witch hunt to try and figure out, how did my life end up this way? What happened in my life that I ended up with this? I am not going to go on that witch hunt anymore. What I am going to do is I'm going to stand firmly in love and say, I shine my light upon this, and I know that my world changes because I have changed my own mind. That's how we change the world. Not by looking to the past, but by shining our light on the future. That's what we are here to do. Something new is always being born by means of us. In every single moment, something new is always being born. This is the nature of the creative process. It is always, always, always unfolding. It is unceasing. The nature of love is to unfold as creation unceasingly. And so let us allow ourselves to go with that flow of perfect creation, of perfect love. Love is that which makes this entire philosophy personal and deep. We get a bad rap sometimes in this philosophy. We do get a bad rap sometimes because we talk about the scientific element of spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer. You know, we give prayer a funny name. We call it spiritual mind treatment, and it makes it feel very clinical, and it makes it feel very cold. It makes it feel very unfeeling, right? You ever had that experience where, you know, you're starting to learn this philosophy and it's like, oh, they're talking about treatment. What is treatment? What is he talking about? What is that thing? And oh, it feels very, and it actually pushes people away because people think, oh, those crazy people, what is this, a cult? And we do get that. I will tell you, here's my answer to anyone who asks if this is a cult. There's the door. Seriously. And it's not that I want you to go away, it's that cults want to keep you. That's the whole point of a cult. Here's what I want. I want you to stand up in love in your own life. That's all I'm here to say. That's all I'm here to say. So if, you know, that, there's the door. Can't believe I just said that. I would like you to stick around. It would make me feel good. Oh my goodness. I'm off the rails today. So we get this perspective that people have that we are cold and unfeeling and it's very clinical and blah, blah, blah. And we teach a very strict form of prayer and blah, 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 blah. And I want us to let that all go today because here's what I know. However you choose to personalize this philosophy for your own good is how the expression of life becomes deeply personal to each and every one of us. There is nothing that I can teach you. There is nothing I can teach you. What I can do is I can say, I stand here as an expression of love and light, and through this consciousness, through this frame of mind, and a consistent daily practice, putting my conscious awareness on love and light, I have changed my own life. And there are specific tools that I can teach to do that. And if you're interested in that, let's talk. Because there are tools. But here's the thing. The tools mean nothing until they're completely embodied and you don't need the tool anymore. And that's the great news about this. I don't need the tool as much as I needed it when I first started in this philosophy. And so people who are going through classes right now, you know, I don't grade, but I look at their treatment work and I look at their spiritual practice and I say, oh, well, you know, this is something that maybe you want to think about, and how is this working for you? And that's usually the big question. How is this working for you? Does this resonate with you? It's not whether or not I agree with it. What is it doing for you? How is it making you feel? Is it uplifting you and making you feel good? Because if it's not, let's look for something else that does that. And let's let that other thing go away. It is not required. So you are the ones who personalize this entire philosophy through your own nature. To be effective, Ernest Holmes says, to be effective, our spiritual work must pulsate with deep feeling. As it reaches back to the original source, it must bring some knowledge of the kingdom of heaven into the consciousness of man. Coldness, criticism, unkindness have no place in this philosophy or in this science. No place. The kingdom of heaven is a consciousness. It is not some place we're going to. It is a consciousness. It is an idea. And when we align ourselves with that consciousness, then we are living in heaven right now. And if we are not aligned with that consciousness, then we are living some other place right now. I will let you decide where that place is. Where do you want to live today? Do you want to live in heaven? Doesn't that sound like a good thing? We all have this idea of heaven, right? Heaven is not, to me, sitting on a cloud with angel wings playing a harp. Heaven is living love and expressing and seeing love, and that's it, nothing else. That's what we mean when we say we believe in eternal loving kindness. Let this be the point of view that we begin to walk down the street with, seeing love in everyone, whether we want to or not. Whether we want to or not. I guarantee your life will change. I guarantee your life will change if you walk down the street and see and only love. And in that, what I feel we should be compelled to is acts of loving kindness. Acts of loving kindness. And here's the thing. Acts of loving kindness should be the norm. That should be the norm. You know, we have this whole thing where people talk about, practicing random acts of kindness. Why does it have to be random, and why do we have to, sometimes engage in it when we feel like we want to because it's going to make us feel better? Why not let loving kindness be the norm? And so everything that shows up is not a random act of kindness. It is coming from the heart, and it is the only way that we know how to live. Let's divest ourselves of that idea that random acts of kindness are, they're good. And if that's where you are, allow yourself to be there. But let's allow that to become the norm, that acts of kindness are the norm. And that means we have to be on high watch at all times over what we are thinking, what we are saying, and how we are interacting with the world. Oh my gosh, I have to stop driving.
I hear that.
No, you know what? I don't have to stop driving. Here's what I have to do. I have to change my mind when I drive. I don't have to give anything up. I have to lift myself up to something new. That's my responsibility. That's how I begin to live in loving kindness at all times, by recognizing when I am not in loving kindness and doing something about it. And that's one of those times when it's very easy for me to fall into an old habit of being a Los Angeles driver for 12 years. Because I'll tell you, there's not a lot of loving kindness on the highways and freeways of Los Angeles. But I am at choice around how my life unfolds and what my next step is. So let's move toward infinite loving kindness being the norm. This is what I'm asking each and every one of us to commit to today. I do sometimes ask you to do something, right? I used to give a lot of homework. I'm not giving a lot of homework these days. It's summer. Perfect. September is around the corner. But if I'm going to give any homework today, it is this: develop awareness. Actively step into awareness this week. Actively step into recognizing and observing yourself in every situation, moment to moment to moment to moment. And determine, based on the one rule, if this activity, behavior that you're engaged in is how you would like to be treated from someone else. That's the only rule, right? That's the only rule, the golden rule. Treat others as you would like to be treated. That is one thing that is consistent in every faith tradition on this planet. Every faith tradition teaches the golden rule and usually says this is the primary rule. This is the primary law. This is the primary way we should be expressing and experiencing the world. Let us light the candle of love, human kindness, forgiveness, and understanding in our own soul, and let it shine brightly.
And first of all, for our own self.
And first for our own self, absolutely. Absolutely. Let us not peer into the darkness, troubled and concerned because it is so foreboding and unknown. Rather, let us remain steadfast in the radiance of that spiritual light of truth within ourselves. Those are the words of Ernest Holmes. Let us light the candle of love, human kindness, forgiveness, and understanding in our own soul, and let it shine brightly. Let us not peer into the darkness, troubled and concerned because it is so foreboding and unknown. Rather, let us remain steadfast in the radiance of that spiritual light of truth within ourselves. when we take the time to develop self-awareness and we look within our own heart, what we find there is only love and light. That's it. That's it. That's within the core of each and every one of us. And so as we step into the practice of allowing that to expand and expand and expand and expand and expand from a conscious awareness to the experience of our lives, everything changes. This is how we bring ourselves to a higher love. This is how we do it. Living this higher love consciousness is a commitment to better living. So in what way, and this is a rhetorical question, in what way can you bring to mind in your own quiet space, right here and right now, in what way can you commit to living this principle? What is one thing you can do right here in this $1 million moment to live this principle more fully? And now, what can you do in this moment to live this principle more fully? And now, what can you do in this moment to live this principle more fully? This may seem tedious. For some people, this is where it begins. Moment by moment reminders. What do I do in this moment? And in this moment. And in this moment. Here's the great news. The whole point of view of this science mind philosophy is that as we change the tendency of our thinking, our lives change. And so we structure ourselves by stepping into a practice that at first is moment by moment. And as we engage in it more and more and more, we think about it less and less. And I'm not saying that we stop thinking about it altogether. What I'm saying is it falls below the level of awareness and it becomes the norm for our life. And so it does get easier. This moment by moment living changes our overall experience. Sundays are about feeling good. You feel good? Awesome. Sundays are about feeling good. Here's what I'm going to offer. I was asked a couple months ago if there was ever an opportunity to ask questions. And sometimes people will say, hey, I've got something, right? But I don't necessarily encourage that on a Sunday because I also do watch the clock. I know some people don't think I watch the clock, but I do watch the clock. I have my clock watchers who are all laughing. I don't do that on a Sunday, mostly because here's the thing. As much as I would like to teach, it is more important for me for you all to leave here feeling good and feeling inspired and going through those doors and saying, you know what, life is better because I have made a choice in my own mind to allow life to be better. Not because necessarily, it might have been instigated by something I've heard, but it's up to you. If you have questions, come to class. Because that's where you get to challenge me, quite frankly.
I vouch for that.
That's where you get to challenge and say, I don't understand this aspect of what you're talking about. I don't understand. Please tell me. Can you explain it to me more thoroughly? And I will say, I will do the best I can, but I also want to hear what you have to say because your insight then has value for me as a teacher. That's the great thing. Class is the dialogue. This is the monologue. And I'm more interested ultimately in the dialogue. So, if you are interested in asking questions and developing the practical tools in this philosophy, I suggest and offer you come to class because that's really where I learned about changing my tendency and thought. That is really where I learned to shift my life. That is where I continue to receive deep inspiration that I get to then question and wrestle with and come to a deeper understanding of it. Class is where, for me, where we truly deepen into this practice. That's where it happens. So I'm just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. I want to end with the lyrics from the song. Allow yourself to hear this in your own mind with your own voice. I could light the night up with my soul on fire. I could make the sun shine from pure desire. Let me feel that love come over me. Let me feel how strong it could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Let your soul alight with fire. You are the point at which this entire experience of life is changing for everyone. You are the point of change. Let that change come from that place of light and love and nothing else. Namaste. I'm going to invite us to, actually we're going to do this first. We're going to do it's the first Sunday of the month. For those of you who have joined us before, you will know what that means. It means that we are doing our birthday and anniversary draw. For those of you who have not been with us on the first Sunday of the month, I'm going to explain what is happening right now. We take a collection of names and registered charities for those people who are celebrating a birthday or an anniversary during this month. So if you are experiencing or celebrating a birthday or an anniversary during August, you should have received a ballot as you were walking in. You probably would have been asked to fill out a ballot, which would have your name and the name of a registered charity in Canada. I have to clarify, a Canadian charity. We can't send the money to a United States charity, just to be very clear. What we do is then we celebrate by doing a draw of the name, and whoever wins the draw, then a portion of last month's complete offerings will then, percentage of that will then be donated to the charity of your choice. Isn't that a nice way to celebrate? Yeah. So, does anyone still need to fill out a ballot? Beautiful. Let's honor you by singing you some songs. Shall we?
Can you sing along?
Can I sing?
Yeah.
Please.
Sure.
Oh, we're doing this version.
It's your birthday
To
yeah. You say it's your birthday. We're gonna have a good time. You say it's your birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Yay! I thought we were going to do the standard. No, we're not doing that anymore. All right, and happy anniversary to anyone who's celebrating an anniversary. Do you have the, Fred, please join me up here. All right, let me hold this. Are you celebrating? No? Choose. Yes, you do. And the winner is?
And the winner is Nick Maselli. Common Thread Community Course.
Nick Michelli, Common Thread Community Course. Nick, you win every August. Don't you? I feel like you won last year. Oh. You know, if you hadn't admitted that, then we wouldn't have known. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. Choose another one, and we'll split it 50-50. All right, who is it?
This time it's Margaret Ann Schneider for Hospice of Toronto.
Hospice Toronto. Thank you. Can I give this back to you? Thank you. All right, so thank you for that, and I am grateful to be able to give contributions to the community chorus. What is it? The Common Thread Community Chorus and Hospice Toronto on behalf of this community. I'm going to invite you to take out whatever it is you're offering the center today in terms of a contribution or your tithe, your investment, however you choose to express it. Recognize that what it is it is love. It is love in form, and as these baskets go around, that is the point of view that I ask us all to give from love, not out of a sense of obligation, but because this is a place and there are values that you are learning here that you support. Let's read together the Divine Givingness Affirmation as we hold our contribution in our hands. The Divine Givingness Affirmation is on your song sheet. So let's read this together. Divine love consecrates my gift. It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless. It is evidence of my conviction that Spirit is the source and substance of my supply. I joyously contribute to the vision of my spiritual center, knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly. Thank you. And as the baskets go around and as you're making your contributions online, we're going to sing God is My Source. Here we go. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Let's sing peace. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. Carmen, if you would do a blessing over this offering.
Oh, we receive these fabulous donations, these offerings in gratitude, thankfulness, and appreciation for the bountiful love that is supplied here. Well, every day, but especially today and on Sundays. And we are so blessed and grateful and thankful for all the support and love in our lives in every single $1 million moment. Yes, thank you. We receive it. We use it to expand even more greatness and goodness of God in life right here, right now. We let this be so, and together we say, and so it is.
So it is. Let's sing joy. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. And with love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Love gives me everything I need. Alrighty, a couple of things that I want to let you know are happening here at the center. We do have classes that are underway. We are in the middle of Foundations for Better Living, which is the fundamental class within this teaching. It is the basics of how to do spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer. We touch on meditation and various other spiritual practices. So that continues through August 30th on Tuesday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. If you have questions about what I said today, come to class on Tuesday and let's talk about it. Let's answer those questions, because I don't want anyone to ever leave not understanding. Not understanding is not a good thing. Let's come to a deeper place of understanding. We are beginning the class Prosperity Plus on September 7th. One of the things I want to explain about how this class works is you buy the materials for the class. We don't charge a tuition for this class. One of the things that is expected through the class, and you learn about this in the very first class, is tithing. The consciousness of tithing, and so that is one of the ways that you help us with respect to paying for the class. If you took Prosperity Plus last year, you will probably already have the materials. However, you will probably also have a student workbook that will have all of your scribbled notes in it from before. If you would like a brand new workbook but don't need the other materials, we can do that. It's only $29 for that. If you're looking for the entire material package, that's $89. We are also beginning a class in October called Working with the Law. Very excited about that class. It's the first time that we are teaching it here, and it is an accredited course, so if you are looking to go down the path towards becoming a licensed practitioner within this philosophy, you can take that class, and that will help towards that. In fact, all the classes that we're offering this fall are accredited courses. Conferences and events that we have information around. The Circle of Love Gathering on Vancouver Island, October 17th through the 21st. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful experience. Only 80 people get to register for that. It's a very intimate experience with Lisa Ferraro and Erica Luckett and me. If you want to have a more intimate experience with me, then come to Vancouver Island. Anyway, it's deepening into practice, the Circle of Love Gathering, and I'm very grateful that they've invited me to participate this year as a speaker and as a facilitator. So I'm looking forward to that. October 17th through the 21st. The Engaged Spirituality Conference is October 24th through the 27th in San Diego. That is sponsored by the Association for Global New Thought. Check that out. The web addresses are on your announcements sheet, so you can go check out all the information around those conferences. We also have a Healing and Revealing Circle that we're letting you know about on Thursday, September 8th at 7 p.m. A Healing and Revealing Circle is where we come together as a community, the licensed practitioners join, and whatever is happening in your life that doesn't feel so good, if you want help eliminating that circumstance from your life, come and join us, and we will work in mind to do that for you. That's what the Healing and Revealing Circle is all about. We also have continued yoga practice Saturday and Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. right here at the center on our second floor. Meditation continues every Wednesday here at 6 p.m. We have a 45-minute guided meditation every Wednesday. Do we have any special guests this week? It's going to be Margaret Ann leading meditation. That is a special experience to have Margaret Ann lead the meditation, absolutely. Also, we do have room left in our paint party with Jane Roos, which is being offered as an event for the center and will help raise funds for the center. We need a minimum of 10 participants, and we can have a maximum of 18 participants. We have 9 signed up right now. So this paint party, you get to go and create your own work of art. You get to, with paintbrushes and the guidance of Jane Roos, who painted this beautiful painting and this beautiful painting, through her guidance, you will get to create your own work of art. And the cost for that is $200. $75 of every $200 comes back to the center. And I'm grateful to Jane Roos for her support of the center in that way. That's Monday, August 22nd at 7 p.m. All of this information can be found in our bookstore, where we are having a blowout sale. We have many items from 25% to 75% off, so I encourage you all to take a look. And if there's a book that you've been thinking about, that it might be on sale today. It might be on sale today, you never know. So go check it out, see what we have in our bookstore, and let's get stuff out of here so that we can get new, beautiful things in for the fall and for the holiday season. That's what we're really looking to do. Yay! All right. Finally, there is a board meeting today. Members of this community are welcome to observe the board meetings, which is the business of the center. So if you're interested in that, know that we are having a board meeting today following the celebration right here. You usually start around 1 o'clock. All right. Take a breath. It's a lot of information, all of which is on your sheet. You're welcome to take these away. As we relax into this moment of remembering who we are, remembering that the core of each and every one of us is only this divine creative source, this divine energy. And we call it love. Love. That's it. That's the only thing that is. This is who and what we are. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my heart and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love. That's it. There is nothing else. Love is this infinite creative power that is expressing itself in all things, at all times, throughout the universe. It is so much more than we see. It is everything we see. It is everything we don't see. It is the perfection of this thing, this good orderly direction that I understand is the only thing going on. There is love and nothing else. There is light and nothing else. That's it. And I know that this energy is constructive and forward-moving, and I allow myself in this moment to be swept up in the perfect evolution of this energy by means of me, by means of this entire community. And I invite and know that each and every one of us does this exactly to the degree that we allow it in our own minds. And so in this moment, I claim more and more and more that this is more deeply resonant for each and every one of us. That there is only that loving, divine guidance right here and right now. I trust we are each of us deepening into that higher love. In everything we think, everything we say, everything we do, all of life is unfolding as love. I am so grateful for this. And I allow the perfection of this to simply be. I'm grateful for this message, and I'm grateful for everything that has aligned, the entire universe having conspired to make this moment happen. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for everyone who stepped up in service today, in volunteering with this center, and in being the love we claim. I'm grateful to Lynette and Linda, our board members on duty today. I'm grateful to our greeters, Susan and Lena. I'm grateful to Chris in the bookstore. I'm grateful to Lori setting up. I'm grateful to Mira and Yelka for cleaning up. Grateful to Rebecca on the soundboard. I'm grateful to Jim on our webcast. Grateful to Mahala and Harold with our beautiful youth today. I am grateful to Judy for her beautiful meditation today. So grateful for the wisdom and insight that Carmen brings this center and this community. I'm grateful for your service today. I'm so grateful for this entire music team and all that they bring to lift us up. And I'm grateful to Melissa, and I'm grateful to Christy for bringing your talent and sharing it so brilliantly with us today. Thank you. And I'm grateful to every single person here. I'm grateful to this community. I'm grateful to everyone watching online, for community is how we really engage in changing the world. Because as we leave here today with a heightened consciousness, with a heightened awareness, with a deeper insight into what it is to be higher love, I know that we all change the world collectively. I am grateful to each and every one of you. And so in this, deepening into this understanding and deepening into this spiritual practice, I simply relax, let go, and allow, as together we say, and so it is.
when I lose myself, when I feel I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind and hear Spirit gently say, there is only love, there is only love, love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love, love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. Thank you so much. And to end of the day, I want to invite Melissa back up. She's going to sing us out with Sunshine of My Life. Feel free to get up and allow the music to take you.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. I feel like this is the beginning. Though I've loved you for a million years, and if I thought our love was ending, I'd find myself drowning in my own tears. You are the sunshine of my life, yeah. That's why I'll always stay around. You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely, because you came to my rescue. And I know that this must be heaven. With so much love be inside of you. Oh, 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 oh. You are the sunshine of my life, yeah. That's why I'll always stay around. You are the apple of my eye.